Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to get this project started using 3 files. So I'm going to go into Dev C++, and the first thing I'm going to do is create a new project. And this is something new when you're working with multiple files that you're going to have to do. So I'm going to choose this. I'm going to choose a name. I already have one called a project called Video Game. So I'm just going to call mine Video Game 1. Make sure you have console app, C++ project, choose OK. And then I have a folder called CS2 files. So I'm going to just make a new folder here. Okay, and that's going to just, see, I'm going to put this inside of that folder. This creates a DEV file, which is just a Dev C++ project. Now over here you can expand this and you'll see it creates a main program for you, but I'm going to just remove this file and save the changes. No, I like to create my own main program. Now I'm going to create the class itself. So I'm going to choose File, New, File, New. And once you have a project, you'll have an option here to choose class. And I'm going to call this class Video Game. And you'll notice at the bottom, as you do this, it creates your videogame.h and videogame.cpp. I'm going to make sure I choose to add this to the current project. And in here, here's your videogame.h, and it'll get it started for you. It puts this if not defined, define, which is a macro guard, which prevents multiple inclusions of header files. And then this videogame.cpp, and you'll see it includes videogame.h. So now I'm going to go here, and this is the information that needs to go in that file. So I'm just going to copy it and paste it. And again, I'm just going to take this out. Oops, just this part out. And just paste right over the top of it. Okay. Now, I'm not sure why some stuff got moved over. Okay. Just kind of make it look a little bit neater. All right. Okay, and if you can see my colors changed, I just changed my theme here. All right, now in videogame.cpp, this is where you're going to begin to write all of your functions. So you have to write each and every one of these functions. So let me just start with the default constructor. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come into here, and I'm going to write that function. Now there's the prototype for the function. But remember, these are class functions, so every function has to begin with video game : And remember, the job of a constructor is to set an object to an initial state. So for instance, set the title as a string, so I'm going to set that just to the empty string. The console is a string. I'm going to set that to the empty string. Let's see, what else do we have? Price, which is a double. I'll just set that to 0.0. Sorry. Just want to go in here and just maybe make my font bigger. There we go. Okay. Number in stock, set that to 0. And the release date. Was that release date? I should look back here. Release year, sorry. I don't know, I'll just set that to 2000. Okay, so now just be careful when you're doing this. It might help to just copy and paste these, because you've got to be really careful of the spelling. Like release year has a capital Y here. So make sure it's spelled the same way over here. You know, this member was listed first, so I like to list them in the order and where they were. Okay, and then you'll just go through and you'll write every single one of these functions, right? This module teaches you how to write get functions, set functions, and the when you get to increase stock and decrease stock, that also will be explained in the project instructions. And then the last thing that you need to do is you have to have a main program that works with this, right? So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to choose new file, and I'm just going to rename this file. So I'm going to call it Sorrentino 6 because your programs, and there's no CPP, so make sure when you rename it, make it a CPP file. Okay. So when you're working with these, you have to make sure here that you've included the class. So that's one thing. And just like most of our other main programs, we're going to want to include IOStream, using namespace, standard. You know, we've got our main program. Okay. And then you have to follow the instructions. So I think the first instruction for the main program or the driver program says declare a video game object called game1 using the default constructor. And that's how you would do that. Okay. Now if I run this, it's going to ask me to save these files because they're not saved yet. So that's video game H, and notice it's going inside my folder. We want everything in the same folder. And then video game CPP, and then Sorrentino 6. Okay, now it doesn't do anything because all it does is call the constructor and there's no output statements. But this gives you the process, so you can use the code provided on the instructions. This is where you write all your functions, and this is where you write your driver program.